did you find better candidates with or without the apps?
I am gonna say I found better candidates with the app.
Bitch, you guessed it.
I hope you'd say
I'm Chari,
I'm Will.
and we are doing a channel about different topics that we feel people our age are talking about, different conversations, and we love that if you guys weigh in on some of these topics. Yep, and today our first topic is really fun and really juicy, and we're talking about dating in the 21st century, like dating apps. Yeah, let's talk about it.
So we kind of put together a little list of maybe some portions of the dating world here that we live in that maybe some of us have experienced and some of us have some good stories to tell. So when we say dating apps and modern day dating is swipe dating, so speed dating.
Swipe life.
Swipe life. So do the dating apps make dating easier, or do you think they make dating harder?
So my first reaction says it makes it harder. And the reason I say that is because I feel like if you have a bad experience with someone who you met on a dating app, you're just like, whatever, because you can just go and find 100 other guys that day.
Yeah, that day.
You can just get right back on it and continue swiping and not even you're not really phased. So in that sense, I feel like it makes it harder because you have so many other options. And you know, it's easier to just not commit. Because you're just like, oh, I didn't like.
That's a different way to look at it, yeah.
Right, like I didn't like whatever about this guy, and so I'm just gonna swipe until I like something I do, or find somebody, you know, something I like. So that's my first reaction.
I'm like, on that note, I'm thinking there's kind of two sides to the coin to that, because then where dating there was less selection. So say you're just like, whenever I went out I would meet people, but since you're selecting from a smaller pool, it's you may commit to something or feel more obligated, or will let more things go when you meet someone like that, because like, all right, well, I don't know if I'm gonna meet another 100 people in the next year, really, so let me, all right, he or she does this weird little thing, I can get over that, and then they do the next thing, that's probably not too much either.
Right.
Where on the dating app, you know, you're like, I'm gone, peace. I'm with, it's easier. So.
Okay. All right. Next question. What we got here?
Oh,
Second one.
Second one is, did you find better candidates with or without the apps?
I am gonna say I found better candidates with the app.
I hope you'd say
that. Here, let me explain.
Yeah.
Okay, because I feel like the app forces you to get all the basics out of the way.
Yeah.
You know, like you put all your, oh, I'm this tall, I'm from this place, I like to do this, whatever. Like, you know that off the rip, and you can kind of eliminate people based on the things that you don't like.
Right.
So say you don't like people who have brown hair, making this up.
Yeah.
But you can automatically just eliminate that. You can put your little preferences like, oh, only look for people with black hair.
Yeah.
So I think it finds the app helps you find people like specifically that you're looking for within certain like parameters.
Yeah.
You can't like in normal life, you don't know everything about a person by just looking at them.
Right.
But I feel like on the app, you kind of explain everything in the beginning.
You explain, yeah, you get more.
Just by looking at the app. But just looking at people in regular life, you don't know all of those details. So that was a long answer, but yes. So
you found better candidates on there.
I think there's better candidates that way.
Where you weed out better.
You're able to weed out the no's.
Right. For me, I'm gonna say yes and no.
Yes and no.
Yes and
Okay,
no.
tell me why you found better candidates.
Because I found Chari. What do you mean?
Oh, look at that.
But no, otherwise, I was going to say no.
Outside of you.
Outside of her, I was going to say no. And I was going to say no because a lot of times, all right, in just your day-to-day life you're going through, you go to the mall, you see someone, a lot of times, a lot of things are answered for you right there. Like, you physically get to see them, you know, however they are during that day. And a lot of times it's also easier to start conversations, more meaningful conversations, when you're right there with them. So not only that, it's easier to start it because there's a situation, like say we're at the gym, you know, what are you working out on? You know, it's easier to start a conversation than online. It's like, what do you say? You say hello? You say hello? Say hello?
Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes, I can see it in your smile. You're all I've ever wanted.
Who they really are.
Yeah,
I think you
I
can
buy
jump
that.
you can jump a little bit deeper quickly when you're in person. So I think meeting people, and I'd say meeting people in the past where you met them in person, but I think you meet some good candidates that way. That way I can, just like you can swipe left on people, I can just walk past people.
That's true.
So
It's like, no, I'm not interested.
exactly.
Okay. I think that on the other hand, because I know I said it helps you find better candidates, but I would say why it doesn't help you find better candidates is because people can lie easily, Avi.
Catfish didn't become a
Catfish.
thing until social media and these dating apps. So
Exactly. You couldn't pretend before. It's just,
Yeah.
here I am.
exactly. What makes you swipe left? My handwriting. Sorry, I wrote this, you know, using a pen. So my handwriting's terrible. What makes you swipe left on people? So what are some of the things you notice when you were on the dating apps?
Me, personally, there's a lot of different things. Like, one of the things was just I don't know, like, if he's too pretty.
What?
Too pretty.
That's a thing.
Oh, so that makes
Like a guy-
me look too
Hold on.
ugly. Oh, what?
Okay,
What?
pause. No, too pretty means like they take 1,000,000 pictures a day. They have all these selfies. They use different filters that are on Snapchat. There are guys that do that.
I didn't know that.
I know girls
That's
get that.
That's
That's a real thing.
a bit sus.
It is, and I'm like, that's too pretty for me. I'm not trying to date a girl.
Right.
So, I've seen it. I've seen guys with the Snapchat, whatever's, all the new ears, and
Ears and dog tongues.
you think
and
it's
stuff.
just girls, but guys do that too.
I
and
did
that's
not know that.
that's weird to me. So I'm like, it's an automatic left.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even want to talk about it.
Because I actually was gonna bring that one up too.
I mean, I don't have time.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing that. And then guys that there have been times where guys will have pictures with group pictures. Everything's
pictures.
a group picture.
Oh yeah, you're bringing up all the topics I would bring up right now. Bro, keep going.
Like,
'cause
automatic.
I want to say anything.
Like, if I see it, where are you?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Next.
Yeah.
He could be a very nice guy, but he's not getting a chance because I'm
Yeah.
gonna swipe left.
Yeah. Why are your pictures group pictures? So.
I don't get it. Like, I mean, I guess you could do it if you're like not the most attractive and you're just trying to blend in.
I said what I said.
I don't
Why
know if
would
that's
you
the wrong
do
answer,
that?
but
That's a poor way to do that.
But like, yeah, so that's an automatic left. So did I steal both of yours?
That's two of mine. Yeah.
Okay, your turn.
So beyond the Snapchat filters, so if all your so for the women out there, if all your pictures are Snapchat filters, and I can't really see your true face, then obviously there's something wrong. There's also clearly you're hiding something. Another one is the group pictures. Another one is like your first picture is your dog. Like, I like dogs, but like, well, I'm trying to date you, not your dog.
Not your dog.
Not
Okay,
your. I
that's
don't like for what.
I imagine it's a lot of girls with dog pictures.
It's a lot of. If your first picture is a dog picture, cut. You're done. There's
Left.
automatic swipe left. And then there's some people who are, I want to say, what's the next one? Probably, what would be the next one? I would probably say, I don't know.
I got one. I've seen like a lot of guys who like our 420 and all that, like it's cool, but if I get the impression based on your pictures that like
That's your life.
like you're a weed head or you got golds. Let me not. But like I just don't like if it's just all weed, all like
All the time.
party, all that's
Yeah.
a left too. So
Yeah,
because I just don't have. I mean, cool, but not for me.
right.
I don't have time. So
Yeah, I would say that too. Probably just because of our personality or my personality. Like if you're the clubby type and that's what you do every day.
love you.
If you're just like every weekend, twice a weekend or whatever, or maybe during the week, if you're in the club, then I already know that's a cut.
How do you tell? How do you?
That's a cut for me.
How do you know that from just the pictures? If all her pictures are in the club.
You just gather certain information from their description, from their pictures, from
Make an educated guess.
You just make a good educated guess on that one. You know.
Okay.
What's the other one? Probably the women who are cropping out old boyfriends and stuff like that.
Oh, he's like still halfway in the
Yeah,
picture. Like his shoulders still in it.
Yeah, that one, and then what's probably another one?
I never thought about that one. That's funny.
And then let's see. Usually for me, kids, but that's a whole different thing. That's a whole different.
I'm not even gonna lie, like I'm kind of.
Yeah, you see them on there. You see them on there. And they're like, I got 4 kids, 3 baby daddies. Like, don't judge me. I'm like, judged.
Yeah, I judged when a guy say proud father of 4 or something. I'm like, sorry.
And it's not like eventually I'll probably have 3 or 4 kids or something. It might happen, but like
Right, but
at the
it's.
same time, your stock goes down. And
here's the thing, like I'm getting old. Like I recognize that. So like I understand that there are gonna be guys that have kids because just of our age.
Yeah.
Like they've had more life, they've experienced. So it's understandable. It's just the multiples is like gonna be a no.
Yeah.
So those are probably like the things that just lead to an automatic left for sure.
Yeah. Let me pull up the next one on the list. What do we got? So we have.
What makes we were.
Did the app change your standards? So
you go first.
I guess the root of this one is obviously you're being exposed to far more people. So are you changing your standards as you go? Are you getting more picky or are you getting less picky? I'd say it ends up somewhere in the middle because just because you get exposed to more people and you feel like there's more volume there, that doesn't necessarily mean you actually connect with like better looking or people who are more successful. It doesn't feel like you actually meet and actually connect with the people who are different than where you are. So it doesn't feel like you end up in a somewhere else than where you would be if you were just dating out in the real world. So now I will say that there's probably people that I swiped left on that maybe I would have given a chance in real life, but you know, so maybe I became a little bit more picky.
Oh, well, that's what I was gonna say. I definitely think my time made me more picky, just because, like, I feel like these apps make you kind of judge because you don't know the person, yet you have to figure out whether you want to get to know them, and then so you're judging them.
Yeah.
And so I feel like the more you do it, the more you're experienced and kind of know, like, yeah, no, like you just kind of immediately know.
Yeah.
As opposed to when you first get on the app and you're just more curious and you're kind of
True.
swiping right on everybody because it's
Yeah.
just like,
You
you never know. But then eventually, I feel like it gets slimmer, and slimmer. Left, 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 left.
Yeah.
So I feel like, yes, so it has changed my standard a little bit.
I kind of want to go back to like what makes you swipe left.
Okay, let's go back.
This is just one more note, and I don't know why I didn't think about this, but like no full body shots, just like all just like right here selfies.
I don't want the selfies.
No, it's fine with the selfies, but like if I can't see what else is going on,
Left.
yeah, I'm not wasting a half a day going on a date with somebody that I'm not attracted to.
That's a fact.
Yeah. I mean, so that was one I wanted to add.
That's a good one, though.
I couldn't think about it. I didn't think about it earlier.
You don't want to be catfished.
Right.
You need to go any further on that.
Yeah.
You know what it is.